Look at the density of this neural network. The human clitoris contains the highest concentration of nerve endings anywhere in the body. Yet, despite this massive concentration of sensory wiring, a female climax is completely invisible from the outside. Because there is no external marker, climax often becomes a point of frustration rather than a predictable biological endpoint. The process relies on a precise biological sequence that is easily derailed by physical discomfort, by fluctuating hormone levels, or a mind preoccupied with stress. Understanding how this biological sequence works is essential for human health. Take a second and ask yourself, what do you actually know about the science of female pleasure? Welcome to Biology and Health. Let's step past the cultural stigma, look strictly at the anatomy, and map exactly what happens under the surface. Ignoring the mechanics of female pleasure means ignoring a hardwired, highly functional component of human well-being. Stimulating the external glands of the clitoris is the most common path to climax, but that visible tip connects to a massive anatomical structure hidden within the pelvis. This 3D vector model shows the structure's true scale. Expanding inward, the clitoris has long physical legs and vestibular bulbs wrapping entirely around the vaginal canal. During sexual arousal, rapid blood flow causes this internal erectile tissue to physically swell, expand, and become hypersensitive. The clitoris isn't the only route to a climax. Internal structures like the G-spot and the cervix also contain dense nerve clusters capable of triggering the same biological release. This split-screen diagram illustrates another powerful neurological link. When the hundreds of nerve endings in the nipples are stimulated, they fire electrical sparks straight up to the genital sensory cortex, the exact same region of the brain that processes vaginal and clitoral touch. As these brain signals rapidly escalate, the body responds by prompting the vulvovaginal glands to secrete lubricating fluids, while the inner and outer vaginal lips physically swell. The female body operates as a highly specialized machine, equipped with multiple, overlapping physical pathways, explicitly designed to achieve a climax. Take a look at the timer on screen. How long do you think an actual orgasmic muscle contraction lasts? The rhythmic muscle spasms pulsing through the vagina, uterus, and anus typically clock in between 0.8 and 17 seconds. During this intense release, the body may expel fluids, a phenomenon often called squirting. Medically, this is simply the release of a mixture of urine and secretions from the Skene's gland, a small duct located near the urethra. But this highly tuned biological system is fragile. Hormonal birth control, or the onset of menopause, can severely dry out the body's natural lubrication, causing painful physical friction. Beyond physical friction, there are heavy psychological blockers. Excessive daily stress, a history of trauma, or a lack of safety in a relationship act like a software bug, completely shutting down the brain's ability to process physical pleasure. If hormonal balance is off and psychological safety is absent, the most perfectly engineered physical anatomy will fail to reach the peak. However, when deep psychological trust aligns perfectly with the right physical stimulation, the biological system operates at its absolute peak. When this alignment occurs, the female body exhibits a specific physical capacity, multiple orgasms back-to-back, without the recovery time required by males. While reaching a climax isn't biologically required to become pregnant, the resulting uterine contractions actively boost fertility by assisting the upward movement of sperm. Regular orgasms also trigger a massive release of hormones like oxytocin and endorphins that improve physical health, clear mental fog, and increase long-term longevity. The biological system integrates these pleasure responses with key markers of overall health, from cardiovascular function to mental clarity. If you found this breakdown helpful, use the share button on your screen to send this to a partner or friend to help erase the stigma. And be sure to hit subscribe for more essential health literacy. Take care of your physical body, nurture your mind, and click on the videos on your screen right now to dive deeper into the science of human hormones. Mastering the connection between your psychological state and your physical anatomy is the most effective way to build a healthier life. See you in the next one.